It's just comedy.
The Jell-O Program, starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston and Phil Harris and his orchestra.
Thank you. This is Groucho Marx. Well, here I am, stepping in over my head again.
With Fibber McGee and Molly.
Folks, this is just as new to me as it is to you.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Benny, this is Rochester.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Well, what an original greeting.
Hello and welcome to another week of comedy, funny, haha, on Dwayne Old Time Radio. One thing, please subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy what I'm doing, subscribing is 100% free. Also, one more thing, if you have a few seconds or 1 minute, please leave a review on your preferred podcast service, especially if you're on Apple, Spotify, or really just your preferred podcast service. Thank you and hope you enjoy. Let's start the month of February with Fibber McGee and Molly. Haven't heard from those two in a while. 2 episodes from them. The first, Mouse in the House, February 28th, 1939. And then McGee. Alright, this is a last minute edit. I had to remove the previous episode I was going to air as part 2 because the sound quality was really bad. So instead of that one, I'm going to post Losing Mrs. Uppington's Diamond, which aired March 14th, 1939.
The Johnson Wax Program. Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat present Fibber McGee and Company with Jim Jordan as Fibber, Donald Novis, the Four Notes, and Billy Mills Orchestra. The show opens with Of Thee I Sing. Only a few weeks away, and something in the air tells us it's time to make our homes brighter and fresher looking. When you feel this first urge of spring, you'd better hurry to your dealer or phone him and ask for a can of Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat. Then let this easy-to-use liquid polish make your floors sparkle and gleam like new. Glow Coat is the perfect spring tonic for dreary floors. Just put a little Glow Coat on your linoleum and painted and varnished wood floors, too. Let it dry for 20 minutes, then see the beautiful shining polish, protecting your floors from dirt and wear. Takes only a few minutes to apply Glow Coat, and there's no rubbing or buffing. You'll have more time for rest and play, and you can forget all about tiresome floor scrubbing when your floors are wearing a lustrous Glow Coat polish. Insist on the real thing. GLO-COAT. Johnson Self-Polishing Glow Coat. Big game hunter Lord Bingham is in town this week seeking a partner for his next African expedition. And here in the living room at 79 Wistful Vista, swapping hunting experiences with his lordship, or in other words, taking alternate slices at the bologna, we find Fibber Hold That Tiger McGee.
And so I had the skin of the vicious brute made into a rug for my library. It still growls whenever I enter the room.
It does, eh? Did I tell you about the time I trailed a leopard 40 miles through the brush and then discovered it was a stray mule?
What? An experienced hunter mistaking a mule for a leopard?
Yeah, it seems I was in a kind of a bilious condition and had spots before my eyes.
By the way, McGee, how much time did you spend in Africa?
Oh, Oh, several years. I had a trading post up in the pygmy country. Oh, yeah, that's where that saying got started. This little pygmy went to market.
Oh, yes, very good, very good. Pygmy went to market. Oh, yes, very good. I like to have a man with me who has a sense of humor, McGee. Keeps the natives happy. You must have been a splendid companion on a long trek.
Oh, that's what everybody used to say, Bud. I was really a card on a long trek. Card Trek McGee, I was known as in them days. Card Trek McGee, the cleverest khaki-clad kid who ever kept a camp in the cruel climate of the carbon continent, calmly collecting creeping cobras to classify and catalog for keen-eyed collectors, casually clicking cameras at carnivorous cats, continually convulsed at the cute conversational comebacks of cackling cockatoos, and concentrating on carving a career as the King Kong of the Congo from the Cape of Good Hope's cloudy dunes to carefree Cairo and the Cameroon.
Job, I think you're just the man I'm looking for, McGee.
I'm sure of it.
But how is your health? How do you stand up under terrific hardships?
Hardships? Why, Bud, would you believe it? Last December, I sat through 6 double features in 1 week.
No.
Yes, on my word.
My word. And I thought I had experienced suffering, McGee. I think we'll make a great team in Africa.
I think so.
I never thought I'd meet a man who was so utterly fearless, so absolutely courageous. Let me think it over for a few hours, and I shall be back with my decision.
Okay, I'll be waiting, Bingham. But hurry back.
Righto.
Hot dog. I guess I convinced him I wasn't scared of nothing. Boy, when we get to Africa... Hey! Get away from me! Help! Help! Help!
Hey, what's the matter, Fibber? What's wrong? Why, you're as white as the sheet.
Did you see it?
See what? Stop trembling and tell me what's the matter.
Oh, I think it went under the Davenport there.
What did? What are you talking about? Control yourself.
Boy, I thought I was a goner for a minute. He looked right at me.
What's it?
The mouse.
A mouse. Aren't you ashamed? What will Lord Bingham say if he finds out you're afraid of a mouse?
Oh, don't tell him, Harpo. I got to get rid of that mouse some way. What'll I do?
Set a trap.
Hey, that's an idea. I'll set a trap and bait it with a perfumed note.
Perfumed note? To a mouse?
Yeah, you know. Come up and see me sometime. Signed, Minnie.
Well, yes, you could do that, but I've got a better idea. I'm going out and send you an exterminator.
Oh, okay, Harlow, thanks. All the times for this to happen. Well, I guess I'll set a trap and then go stay at a hotel till the mouse is caught. Or at least till Molly gets home. Shucks, I ain't got a trap. I better go down to the hardware store and get one. Uh-oh.
Hello there, Johnny. How'd you like to buy a rubber door knocker? Protects you from magazine salesmen and peddlers.
No thanks, old-timer.
Hey!
I says no, I don't want any rubber door knockers. If any peddlers come to my door, I'll take the rat.
That's pretty good, Johnny. But that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it... How was that I just heard?
That's a mouse, old-timer. He just moved in here with me. He left home because his old man was a rat.
Oh, well, the way I heard it, Johnny, one feller says to the other feller, gee, says, am I glad to be back in America where everything is peaceful. I just got back from a motor trip through Europe. That's so, says t'other feller. Cross country? Oh, boy, says the first fella. I'll say it is. Incidentally, Johnny, you're getting kind of cheap, ain't you? Getting a mouse for a guest star?
He's just jealous of that mouse. He thinks he's got the exclusive right to wear whiskers on this show.
Hello, Fibber.
Oh, hi, Billy. Say, ain't you supposed to be working on Don Novus' song?
You mean Phil the Fluter's ball?
Yeah.
Oh, I finished that. Didn't even take time to go out and eat.
Oh, gee, that's tough, Billy.
Oh, I don't mind. I've got a cheese sandwich in my pocket.
Not so loud, Billy. There's a mouse in here. If he hears you talking... Hey, look out! There he is. Look out, Billy. Hey, he's running up your pant leg.
Which one?
The left one.
That's a joke on him. The sandwich is in the other pocket.
Take it, Don.
Have you heard of Phil the Fluter of the town of Ballymuck? The times were going hard with him. In fact, the man was broke. So he just sent out a notice to his neighbors, one and all, as how he liked the company that evening at the ball. But when writing out, he was careful to suggest to them that if they found a hat of his convenient through the door, the more they put in whenever he requested them, the better would the music be for father in the floor. With a toot on the flute and a twiddle on the fiddle, hopping in the middle like a heron on the griddle, up, down, hands around across and to the wall, hadn't we a gaiety, it's still the flute's ball. There was little Mickey Mulligan got up to show him how, and then the widow Cafferty stepped out and makes her bow. I could dance you off your legs, says she, as sure as you were born, if you'll only make the piper play the hair is in the corn. So Bill plays up to the best of his ability. The lady and the gentleman begin to do their share. Face and Mickey, it's you that has agility. Begorry, Mrs. Cafferty, you're leaping like a hare. Oh, up, down, hands around across into the wall. Oh, hadn't we a gaiety? It's still the flute's ball. Then Phil the fluter chipped a wink to little crooked Pat. I think it's nearly time, says he, for passing round the hat. So Paddy passed the corbin round and looking mighty cute. Says you got to pay the piper when he shooters on the flute. Then all joined in with the greatest joviality, covering the buckle and the shuffle and the cut. Jigs were danced of the very finest quality, but the widow beat the company as handled in the foot. With a toot on the flute and a twiddle on the fiddle, hopping in the middle like a hare on the griddle, up, down, hands around across into the wall. Oh, hadn't we a gaiety at Phil the Fluter?
Was Phil the Fluter's Ball, adroitly rendered by Donald Novus, the Killarney Canary.
Thanks, Fibber.
Oh, that's okay, Don. I always like to... Excuse me a minute. Come in.
Say, a guy named Wilcox says you wanted to exterminate us.
Yes, I do, Bud. What's the idea of bringing the machine gun?
He said there was a rat here you wanted rubbed out. Guy? Okay, it's time to get to Wall.
Hey, cut it out. That ain't the rat. I mean... That's Don Novus, our singer. You misunderstood. I just wanted some mice exterminated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gee, thanks, Fibber. I thought he was going to shoot me there for a minute.
Oh, I couldn't let him do that, Don. I just had this wall papered.
Hiya, Fibber. Get rid of the mouse yet?
No, I ain't, Harpo. And if Lord Bingham comes back and sees me getting jittery at a little mouse, he won't take me to Africa with him.
Gee, that would be too bad. We'd love to see Fibber go to Africa, wouldn't we, Harlow?
Oh, at least.
Thanks, fellas. I hope you mean that in the way it certainly didn't sound like. I suppose you think I'm kind of foolish letting a little mouse make me nervous, but I just can't help it.
Oh, think nothing of it, Fibber. Besides, mice won't stay long in your house.
Why, Harpo? Stand by, Racine.
Well, I'll tell you, any house that has glow coat on its floors and linoleum is too clean to attract mice. Crumbs are too easily swept up, and grease spots wipe right off. And when you stop to think that glow coat can be applied with no rubbing or buffing by simply pouring a little on the floor and spreading it around with a long-handled applier, well, it begins to look like a tough world for little musculus.
Yeah, little who, Harpo?
Musculus. That's the Latin name for mouse.
Oh. Do mice understand Latin?
No, but I understand mice, and they won't stay in a clean house.
Oh.
Why, just the other day, I overheard one mouse say to another mouse, quote, "Come on
very sweet, Harpo. You sounded almost as good as Novus. Well, I got to run down to the hardware store and get a mousetrap. I'll see you later, fellas. I'm going to get rid of that mouse before old Bingham gets back. I better hurry. Hey, control room, how are we for time?
Better snap it up a little.
Okay. In that case, folks, here's the hardware store right here. Some people say that radio ain't a flexible medium.
Yes, sir? What was it, sir?
Show me some traps, will you?
Yes, sir. What do you wish to catch?
A mouse, Dad Rabbit.
Yes, sir. A small mouse or a large mouse?
Oh, about medium build. Gray hair, pink eyes, and 4-inch tail, and a 32-inch sleeve.
Yes, sir. Just step over here, sir. We've quite a beautiful selection of mouse traps.
I don't care how beautiful they are. I ain't giving this to a mouse for Christmas. I want to catch one in it. I don't want no moose mouseculus in my house.
Moose mouseculus, sir?
Yeah, that's Latin for mouse.
Really? Gee, you must be a college man, sir.
Oh, I am. Phi Beta Trapper. Well, come on, Bud. Show me something. Time's wasting.
Yes, sir. Now, here is a very efficient mousetrap, sir.
Gee, that looks kind of complicated. Take a smart mouse to get caught in that thing.
It's really very simple, sir.
Oh,
You see, it connects to any light socket.
Uh-huh.
The miniature projector throws a picture of a piece of cheese on the little screen in Technicolor. The mouse walks down the center aisle here to watch the show.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as he sits down, it trips this spring, and this little toy usher runs down and grabs him by the back of the neck. Clever, ain't it?
But ain't you got just a simple old-fashioned wire mousetrap that you slap a hunk of cheese onto and let nature take its course?
No, sir. I'm afraid not, sir.
Oh, gee. Okay, Bud. You may go. No, you stay here. I'll go. Fine hardware store. Well, I got to get rid of that mouse before old Bingham comes back. What can I do to get rid? Wonder what Frank Buck is doing these days.
Oh, why, how do you do, Mr. McGee? Oh, so nice to see you, really.
Hi, Mrs. Uppington. Say, you look very gay and happy today with that new hat. It is new, ain't it? It is a hat, ain't it?
Oh, now, you man, my goodness. Horatio said exactly the same thing.
Oh, yeah, Horatio K. Boomer. You still seeing a lot of him, Uppy?
Oh, yes, indeed, but not nearly enough, Miss McGee. Tell me, Mr. McGee, do you think a girl should refuse a date occasionally? Does it really keep a man interested?
Well, I don't know, Uppy, but I think the right way to keep old Boomer interested is to put your porch swing in the lobby of the First National Bank.
Oh, Mr. McGee, I think you misjudge Horatio. I know he loves me for myself alone.
Oh, sure.
Just last night I asked him if he thought a few gray hairs made a girl unattractive. And he said, Abigail Sugar Lamb, just because there's a little snow on the roof doesn't mean the fire has gone out in the house. Oh, you know, I thought that was so sweet of him.
So, he calls you Sugar Lamb, eh? He would. The minute he gets his hands on the sugar, he's going to take it on the lamb.
Now, please, Mr. McGee, I'm sure that he's very sincere. Why, just yesterday, while he was helping me clip some coupons, he said to me, Little flower, if you will be my pearl, the world will be my oyster. Oh, dear, and you know the poor boy was in such an emotional state, he put 4 of my coupons on his watch chain and left his elf's tooth in my safety deposit box. Oh, no, I know true love when I see it. Or do you think I'm just being a silly girl? Well, it's so nice to have seen you again, Mr. McGee. Well, goodbye. Goodbye.
You'll be my pearl, the world is my oyster. And what a stew she's going to wind up in.
Well, hello there, Kisser. What is the idea of you walking along talking to yourself like a bump on a monologue?
Well, I'm worried, Nick. I got a mouse in the house. You know a good way to get rid of him?
Well, I was reading about one way in little storybooks I'm reading last night, which is calling itself by the title, which the name of it was The Pie-Eyed Piper of Hamlet. And it's being about a man who was playing Get Out of Town to a bunch of rats on his saxophone.
Oh, you mean the Pied Piper of Hamelin who led the rats out of town with his magic flute?
Sure. Well, sir, this Pied Piper of Hambone, he is getting a contract from the master burglar of the town to give all the little mouses the bum's rush. You grab me? So the master burglar...
Master burglar? Oh, you mean burgomaster.
It is the same difference, Peter. Because when the rats are all being jitterbugged out of town, this burger maestro is saying to the pie-faced piper, "Ha-ha," he is saying. "If you think we are paying you for the job squeegee, you are a bad mistake. You'd better get out of town or we are throwing you in the talagoose for fragrancy."
Fragrancy?
Yes, and they could do it, too, because the whole proposition is smelling very bad, if you know what you mean.
Yeah, I know, Nick. So in revenge, he started shooting his piccolo, and all the children followed him out of town and were never seen again.
That is a very good synopsis of how the book is ending itself, Peter. And the moral of the story is being, if you are teaching a bad example by acting like a rat, don't blame the kids if they're wanting a new tutor. What's wrong, Peter?
So long, Nick. Take it, Billy.
Chopsticks, oh chopsticks, there's nothing like chopsticks to help any romance along. Four hands start playing and two heads start swaying and two hearts start singing a song. And if one of us makes any music mistake, well, we're chop, 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 chopping the stick. No need to get mad, for there's nothing so bad that a kiss or two or three couldn't fix. So let's play together and we'll find out whether we'll ever be really into. And don't dare to stop till our hearts go pop. We're chop, 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 choppity, chop, 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 choppity, chop, 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 and stick. When you're sitting in the parlor and you haven't kissed her yet, you should open the piano and ask her to duet. You can play the treble and she can play the bass. Then I'll show you how it works in our particular case. Oh, chopsticks will help romance along. Chop, 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 choppity, chop, chop. And four hands started playing a song. Doo-doo-doo. Let's play together and we'll find out whether we'll ever be really into. Don't dare to stop till our hearts go pop, pop. Chop, chop, choppity, chop. Choppity, choppity, chop. Chop, chop, while two hearts fall in love. Doodly-doo. Chopsticks, there's nothing like chopsticks. There's nothing like chopsticks to help romance along.
That was the four notes, folks, getting a surprising amount of musical nourishment with chopsticks. Well, thanks, boys and girls. Well, I hope that mouse is gone for good. Wonder where the dad-ratted little baseboard blatherskite is now. It'd be just like him to sneak up and put his cold nose on the back of my neck. Oh, why do I think of such things? Be calm, McGee. He won't hurt you. How do you know he won't? Well, he won't, that's all. Oh, yeah? What do you know about mice? Who, me? Yes, you. Oh, keep quiet. I won't keep quiet. Uh-oh. There he is. No, that can't be the mouse. That knock was too tall. Come in.
Good day, Paperclip.
Uh-oh.
I understand you're having some trouble with one of our little four-footed friends.
That's right, Boomer.
Why don't you get a set of traps for little bees?
Like the trap you're setting for Mrs. Uppington, eh? I want to warn you once more about trying any of your chiseling tactics on her, Boomer. You're just the type that'd break a woman's heart and patch it up again with itching powder. I know your game.
Cause he'll foil me yet.
What you want to see me about?
Ah, yes. I came in to sell you my own patented mouse trap, McGee. The Boomer Beastie Basket.
Well, let's see it, Boomer, and hurry up. I'm expecting company.
Certainly. Well, put that mousetrap. Mousetrap. Have it here somewhere. Here's a rare and valuable first edition of Shakespeare I just got from the library. Don't ask me whose library. Here's an invitation to a class reunion at dear old Leavenworth. Ah, the good old days in Cooler College. How proud I was when I won my letter in the pole vaulting event, 50 feet ahead of the Bloodhound.
The mousetrap, Boomer, the mousetrap.
Ah, yes, coming to it, Porkshank, coming to it. Where's that mousetrap? Here's a china egg, very handy for knitting socks, or stocking knit with. Valentine from Sheila the Shoplifter. Poor girl. Her bloomers took an unexpected stretch, and so did she. Small check for a shorter beer. Well, imagine that. No mousetrap. Well, I must be off. I'm going to help a man unload a truck. There he goes now. Hi, Jack.
Crack in that guy's conscience so wide it'd make the Grand Canyon look like the dimple in a golf ball. Uh-oh. I'll bet that's Bingham. Come in. Oh, hi, Lord Bingham. I'm glad to see you again. Have a chair.
Thanks, I have one.
Oh, you got two? Oh, no, that was cigars, wasn't it? Well, what did you decide, Bingham? You think I'd make a good partner for a big game expedition?
I most certainly do, McGee. I most certainly do.
Oh, that's fine.
But there's one thing I must impress upon you.
What's that, Lord Bingham?
Well, McGee, it's a rather delicate subject. You understand that I can't have anybody with me who doesn't measure up to my own standard of cool courage, my calmness in moments of danger.
Why, sure.
Remember, I won't always be there to protect you.
Oh, I understand that, Bud. I can take care of myself, I can.
Splendid. We must depend upon each other in emergencies, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Two brave hearts that beat as one. That's what I always said. Look out, Bingham. There he is. Hey, there's that mouse.
What?
Look out.
Oh, my goodness, a mouse. Let me out of here. I say, McGee, is that you in this closet with me?
Yes, it is, Bingham. Where are you? It's dark in here.
I'm up on the top shelf here behind the hat. It's very uncomfortable, too. Where are you, McGee?
I'm hanging on two hooks with my feet in the umbrella stand. Kind of cramped, but I can take it.
Stout fellow, McGee, stout fellow. You know, I'm looking forward to our trip to Africa.
Our trip? You mean you're taking me?
Why, certainly, my dear chap. I find you a very valuable man in the crisis.
Huh? How so?
If it hadn't been for you, I never would have found this closet.
Fibber will be back in just a moment. Now, here's an important announcement. For a limited time, your dealer is offering giant-sized cans of Johnson's self-polishing glow coat and Johnson's wax, paste or liquid, at the same price as the regular sizes. Now, it's your opportunity to save money, for these giant sizes hold 1/3 more than the regular sizes. Now, I'm sure I don't have to tell you that these special giant-sized cans of Johnson's wax and Johnson's self-polishing glow coat are selling fast. Women are delighted with these big cans, which contain 1/3 more than the regular sizes, and yet cost not a penny more. When these giant-sized cans are gone, there won't be any more, so you are urged to take advantage of this special offer without delay. Phone your dealer or go to the store the first thing tomorrow morning and get a supply of Johnson's wax and Johnson's self-polishing glow coat in the special money-saving giant sizes.
you'll be glad to hear that we're going to have our old friend Zazu Pitts back with us again next week. It's a good thing she wasn't here tonight, or I don't know what she'd have done. Personally, I was just acting. Mice don't frighten me. Hey! There really is a mouse in here! Take him away! Help! NBC! Help!
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, Racine, Wisconsin, inviting you all to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
I gotta get some shut-eye. Here's an announcement of interest to every housewife. The sponsors of this program are making you a real bargain offer. For a limited time only, you can buy Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat in special giant-size cans for the same price you usually pay for the regular pound and pint sizes. These big cans are 1/3 larger, giving you 1/3 more wax or glow coat at no extra cost. Now, the supply of these special giant-sized cans is limited. So to avoid disappointment, we urge you to go to your dealer in the morning or phone him and buy several cans of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat at this money-saving price. House cleaning days are near at hand, and you'll certainly want to have both wax and glow coat ready for convenient use. So get a supply now while you're offered 1/3 more for your money. These special giant-sized cans are on sale at hardware, grocery, paint, drug, and department stores. See your dealer tomorrow without fail. Fibber's memory has been getting very bad, though we don't know why it should disturb him, as he's done nothing worth remembering. However, he's decided to take the famous Gildersleeve memory course. And here, talking to the Gildersleeve representative who has just delivered the sample lessons, we find Fibber Zing went the string on my finger, McGee.
You say this here course is bound to give me results, eh, Bud?
Oh, it certainly will, McGee. I'm a Gildersleeve graduate myself, and I know.
Oh, you are, eh? By the way, what was your name again? It slipped my mind.
Dalrymple. Cyrus L. Dalrymple.
Well, look, Si, just what is the principle of the Gildersleeve memory course?
In one word, association.
Association.
Linking words and ideas.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, you meet a man named Pike.
Okay, where do I meet him and what time? I'll wear a red carnation so he...
No. This is just for instance.
Oh, I catch on to it.
Now then, McGee, you meet this man Pike, and what do you associate the word Pike with?
Fish.
Very good. Now then, every time you meet this man, your mind produces the mental image of a fish. So how would you greet him?
I'd say, hi, walleye.
No. His name is Fish. No, that isn't it either. Well, anyway, you get the idea, McGee. Now, what is my name?
Your name? You got a bad memory, too?
Come, I know my name, of course. But do you know it? I told you less than a minute ago.
Well, let me think. Shucks, can you beat that? Well, of course, I ain't started the lessons yet, Bud. Now, turn your back to me a minute.
Huh?
That's it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, turn around.
All right.
Yep, I remember your face. That ain't bad for a start, is it?
Now, listen, McGee. My name is Dalrymple, Cyrus L. Dalrymple. Now then, what do you associate with the word Cyrus?
A slingshot.
A slingshot? For goodness sake, why?
Well, I had a cousin named Cyrus, and when we was kids, he hit me with a slingshot right behind the barn.
Well, all right, if that's what you associate it with. Now, what does Dalrymple recall to you?
A slingshot.
Again?
Well, certainly Dalrymple makes me think of Cyrus, and Cyrus makes me remember the slingshot.
No.
Say, I think I'm beginning to catch on to this here stuff, Bud. You leave them sample lessons here, and if I like them, I'll take the complete course.
Splendid, splendid. And when you complete this course, mark my words, your memory will be just as good as mine. Well, goodbye, McGee.
Good day, slingshot.
Dalrymple?
Oh, yes. Slingshot L. Dalrymple.
No.
Hey, Bud.
Yes?
You forgot your hat.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Good day.
Oh, well, I suppose even Einstein gets his check stubs balled up now and then. Now, let's see these lessons. Everyone is born with a good memory. Oh, yeah? When you dream of falling, that is a racial memory. You are remembering something that happened when our ancestors were leaping from limb to limb of the trees. I know what he means by that. Ain't a tree surgeon in my whole family. So long. No. Forgot again. Come in.
Oh, Mr. McGee. Oh, man, so glad to find you at home.
Hi, Uppy. What's on your mind?
Tell me, Mr. McGee, are we alone?
Are we alone? Why, Abigail, I didn't know you cared.
Why, please, Mr. McGee, I wasn't speaking from a romantic point of view. Oh, my. Oh, you silly boy. But now, seriously, can anyone overhear us?
Either way I answer, Uppy, you or Johnson's wax is going to be unhappy. I hope we're being overheard. Folks, don't listen for a minute. Uppy's got something confidential she wants to tell me. Go ahead, Uppy, quick.
Well, possibly you know, Mr. McGee, that I own the famous 10-carat Rajah diamond, and I was too late to get it back to the bank vault before it closed today, and I'm simply terrified to keep it at my home overnight. Would you keep it for me, please?
Me? Oh, now, wait a minute, Uppy. Am I the only one you can trust with it?
Well, no, not exactly, Mr. McGee. Dear Horatio offered to sit up all night and guard it. Oh, but I couldn't have the poor boy losing his sleep.
Say, don't let that guy guard no diamonds, Uppy. His old man was a crook, and he's a gyp off the old block.
Now, please, Mr. McGee, Horatio always speaks well of you.
Horatio K. Puma speaks well of me? Actor.
Why, of course he does. Why, only last night he was saying that if you and he were lost in the woods with only a knife between you, he'd let you have it. Now, I thought that was very noble of him, really.
I think I get the point, Uppy.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, well, anyway, here's the diamond, Mr. McGee, and thank you so very much for keeping it for me. Well, goodbye. Goodbye.
Boy, oh, boy. Look at that diamond. What a hunk of ice. Looks like Sonia Henny's backyard. Uh-oh, I better hide it quick. Where'll I put it? Uh-oh, I'll drop it in this glass of water. They'll think it's an ice cube. It's a good thing I thought of that. Come in. Hello, Fibber. Say, do you remember the song you asked Don Novus to sing? No, I don't, Billy. My memory's terrible. What was it? I found $1 million baby in the 5 and 10 cent store. Did I ask for that? Is he going to sing it? No, we didn't think it would be good judgment during income tax week. Oh. What's he going to sing then? Penny Serenade. Oh, well, that's quite a discount. Well, go ahead, Billy. Folks, Donald Novus singing Penny Serenade. Take it, kid.
Once I strayed neath the window of a lovely, lovely lady, and she smiled while I softly played my penny serenade. See penny serenade. In her eyes shone the tender dawn of love and sweet surrender. As for me, in my heart I played a lover's serenade. See, 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 hear my love song for a penny. See, 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 just a penny serenade. In a dream so divine she was mine, no word had been spoken. When I woke from my dream, she was gone, my poor heart was broken. Still I pray that wherever she may be, she will remember in her heart. She will always hear my penny serenade. See, you can hear it for a penny. See, 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 just a penny serenade. Just a penny serenade. Just a penny serenade.
Folks, that was a charming little operetta entitled Penny Serenade. Beautifully sung by Donald Duck. Or no. Tom Novus. That rat my memory. Better get busy and study my lessons. Guess I better lock the doors and windows if I'm going to study with a 10-carat diamond in the house.
Hello there, Johnny. Remember me?
Yes, I remember you. You're old Addison Sims of Seattle. How'd that big deal in Peruvian peanut butter turn out? Or was the issue spread too thin?
Hey!
Never mind, I was just practicing my memory course.
Matter, Johnny? Getting kind of forgetful?
Always been forgetful, old-timer. Why, even when I was a kid in college, I was the despair of old Professor Knott. So just to please him, I left school, saying as I departed, I'm sorry I can't remember things, so just try and forget me not. Forget-me-not McGee, I was known as in them days.
Hey!
Forget-me-not McGee, frankly a fearful flop at faking a friendly familiarity with folks' faces, frequently frightened that my family would find my faculty for flip flights of fancy was a false front, forever fumbling for a formula to facilitate the free flow of faultless phrases, and finding a fleeting flame as the forgetfulness fellow who ever foozled his facts and figures from the frigid fields of the far-flung north to the flooded flats of the Firth of Forth.
That's pretty good, Johnny. But that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it, one feller says to the other feller, says, I see where this here Sally Rand is operating what she calls a nude ranch at the San Francisco Fair. Is that so? Says t'other feller with his eyes bugging out. Did she get out any invitations? Nope, says the first feller, slapping his leg. Just a bare announcement. I was out there to take a look, Johnny. You could tell there was cowgirls, all right. There was chaps hanging all around the wall.
Nude ranch, eh? No wonder they're holding that fair on an island. Everybody wants to land in a seaplane. Now, let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah, lesson number 3. Visualize your thoughts. Form mental pictures, and by association...
Hello there, Fibber.
Oh, hi there. No, wait a minute. Your name is right on the tip of my tongue.
Say, what is this? You know my name.
Sure I do, but let me think of it myself. I can recall it by association. He's got something to do with floors. He sells something that prevents scratches, scars, and marks. Marks. Harpo Marks. Harpo Wilcox. Hi, Harpo.
Say, will you talk sense? What's this all about?
I'm taking a memory course, Harpo. Wonderful, too. See how easy I remembered your name with just a little effort?
Well, the lessons haven't done you much good so far. Here, let me test it a little further.
Okay.
Now, what have I said ever since we've been on the air? About our product.
About our product. Let me think. I know it was something favorable.
Oh, yes.
You usually say something about how
is it to use?
Watch your grammar there, Harpo. You mean, how is it to you?
No, to use. U-S-E.
Oh. Well, now, let me think. I believe you always say something kind of childish about that there.
No, I don't either. I say that Glow Coat is so easy to use that a child can apply it. Now, what do I say about there being no need for so-and-so and so-and-so?
Which two so-and-sos you mean, Mills and Novus?
No. I mean, where I say there's absolutely no blank or blank.
No rubbing or buffing, right?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Now, fill in these blanks. Just spread a little...
Sweetness and light?
No. Glow Coat. Just spread a little Glow Coat on the floor or linoleum with the long-handled...
Frying pan?
No. The long-handled applier. Then wait. How many minutes?
Oh, what's the difference? I ain't in no hurry.
20 minutes. Only 20 minutes till the Glow Coat dries to a beautiful... Beautiful what?
Housewife?
No. It dries to a beautiful mirror-like what?
Let me think. Dries to a beautiful mirror-like,
Finish.
Well, I'm trying to if you'll leave me alone. Beautiful mirror-like,
Finish.
Dad, rat it, quit nagging at me. I nearly had it there once. Oh, shucks, I give up.
So do I. Goodbye.
I hope the sponsor didn't notice he went out without giving his sales talk. Now, let's see. Lesson number 3. Names of objects may often be associated with... Hey, what was that noise? Who's there?
Nobody!
Thank goodness for that. Yes, I'm just nervous. Having that big diamond in the house, and they say there's a bunch of crooks in town, too. Uh-oh. Sneak thieves. Who is it?
You're right, it's a burglar, a robber.
That makes a dad rather much noise. What you trying to do, make me conspicuous?
Yeah, I've got you covered. No monkey business now. Raise your hands. This is a stick-up.
Did you say stick up or hiccup?
Come on, get your hands. Stick 'em up.
Okay, but if you keep jerking like that, be careful. That gun might go off.
Oh, no, it won't. I got the safety catch on. I think.
You think? Well, don't you know?
Well, I'm not positive. I'm not sure. Say, are you familiar with firearms?
Well, yeah, fairly. Give me that gun, and I'll tell you if you got the safety catch on.
Well, you promise to give it right back?
Oh, certainly. What do I want with it? You're the burglar.
Well, that's logic. Yeah, that's right. Here, take a look.
Well, the safety catch is on, Bud, but what you got that cork stuck in the end of the barrel for?
Oh, that's a silencer. All right, hand over the Roger diamond.
Oh, I won't never do no such a thing. I ain't got no diamond here. Now, you go away. I got some studying to do.
Say, what's the matter with you? You aren't even frightened. Scared.
Of course I ain't. I'd be silly to get scared with my memory. The minute you leave, I will have forgotten all about it. Incidentally, you better do something about them hiccups, Bud. How'd you get them?
Oh, my kid brother. He gave them to me.
Are they contagious?
Well, no. But he put some Mexican jumping beans with my bicarbonate of soda mint tablets. Well, I'll be going. Good night. So long.
that guy jerks, he could get a job as a chauffeur on a pogo stick. Well, folks, while I study up on my memory course, Billy Mills will accompany the four notes singing... Oh, shucks, there I go again. Hey, Billy, I forgot the number.
Good heavens.
Oh, yes, the four notes singing Blue Skies. Take it, kids.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Oh, oh, oh. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. I was blue, blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came a knocking at my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray no more. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue, blue, bluebirds singing a beautiful song. There's nothing like bluebirds from now on. Never saw the sun that shining so bright. I never saw things that go so right. Noticing the days are hurrying by. Blue skies all day long. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
Very good, four notes, very good. If you keep singing like that, I'll have to raise your salaries if I didn't have such a terrible memory for little things like that there. Now, let's see. I better check up and see if that diamond is still in that glass of water. Yep, at least I remembered where that was. Now for lesson number 5. When hearing a stranger's name for the first time...
Oh, there. Good evening, Pivot Tooth.
Oh, hi, Boomer. What can I do for you before you do me for something?
I come on an errand of mercy, Scatterskull. Yes, yes. Mercy, what an errand. I come to relieve you of the responsibility of keeping the Roger Diamond at the suggestion of my dear Abigail, Mrs. Uppington, to you, hoi polloi.
Oh, yeah, that's what you say, Boomer. But I don't give that diamond to nobody but her, understand?
Come, come. Let us not bandy words. Hand over the sparkler, prune pit. Must I resort to violence?
Well, that's a nice resort if you can afford to stay there, Boomer. What's your authority?
Authority? The authority of the man who expects soon to be joined in matrimony to the dearest girl in all the world. Or hadn't you heard? Be very glad to have you at the ceremony, Freckleneck. You can be a brakeman on the bride's train. The diamond whistle stopped the diamond. Come, come.
Nothing doing. Not unless you got a note from Mrs. Uppington authorizing me to give it to you.
Why, certainly. A note.
You betcha.
Have a note right here. Someplace. Where I put that note? Here's a beautiful pigskin wallet I found in the gutter with a drunk lying on top of it. Small wiretapping outfit. Tap on the wire has saved me many a tap on the shoulder.
Come on, Boomer, quit stalling. Let's see the note.
Oh, yes, the note. Where I put that note? Let's see, here's a set of false teeth. I'm training them to snap at pickpockets. Periscope for looking over transoms. Very handy to locate house detectives when checking out of hotels. Look before you leap and peek before you pack. 6 keys to post office boxes. When I get one more, I'll send them to Jim Farley. 7 keys to Baldpate. A check for short beer. Well, imagine that. No.
I thought so.
Imagine my embarrassment. Well, I must be off. Have to see my lawyer about getting a rubber check vulcanized. Good day, Chimney Pop.
Yeah, good old Boomer. He was born in the lap of luxury, but she stood up. Let's see now. That's number 6. You can train your memory. Oh, now, what the... Come in.
Oh, Mr. McGee.
Oh, hi, Effie.
Well, I just got in touch with my banker, and he's consented to open the bank vault for me so I can put my diamond away. I'm so sorry to have troubled you, really.
Oh, that's all right, Uppy. Have a chair while I try and remember where I put it.
Good gracious. Don't you remember where you put it?
Well, no, but don't worry, Uppy. I've taken 5 lessons in my memory course now, and I won't have no trouble with it. See now, where did I put that diamond? Diamond. I wonder...
Oh, Mr. McGee. Oh, please. Oh, now, if you couldn't find it, I should... Oh, it would be so... Oh, I feel so pain.
Oh, take it easy, Uppy.
Oh.
Here. Drink this glass of water.
Oh, Mr. McGee, oh, my... Oh, not so fast. Now you've made me swallow the ice and all.
Just take it easy, Uppy, till I remember where I put that diamond.
Oh, try, Mr. McGee. Try. Oh, I'm so worried.
Okay. Now let me think it out by association according to lesson number 2. I'll visualize it. A diamond makes me think of a ring. A ring, a bell. Bell recalls a church. Church makes me think of a wedding. Wedding. Honeymoon. Honeymoon. Niagara Falls. Falls. Water. Water. Glass. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Mr. McGee, why do you look at me like that?
Uppy, are you on a diet?
No.
Well, this would be a good time to start.
Why?
You just swallowed 10 carrots.
Be back in just a moment. But now we want to remind you again of the special bargain offer on Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat now being featured by your dealer. By acting at once, you can get Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Glow Coat in big, giant-size cans containing 1/3 more than the regular pound and pint sizes. You pay not a penny extra for these giant cans, and you get 1/3 more for your money. Don't miss this opportunity. The giant-sized cans are going fast, and when they're gone, there won't be any more. During the past week, thousands of women have taken advantage of this bargain offer. You'll be money ahead if you get a supply of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat during this special sale. Make a note of it now and ask your dealer tomorrow for Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat in the giant-size cans, which give you 1/3 more at no extra cost.
We just got a report from the hospital that Mrs. Uppington and the diamond are both doing well. I sure am glad I decided to do something about my memory. I'm like the guy who joined the girl to forget the Foreign Legion.
Hey, Fibber.
Huh?
Fred Allen used that one weeks ago.
Oh, but that ain't the point, Harpo. I remembered it. Good night, folks.
Speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, inviting you all to be with us again next Tuesday night when we'll have another visit from our old friend Zazu Pitts. Good night.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Thank you for listening to and showing your support for my podcast. If you would like to receive notifications of when new episodes are posted, please subscribe to my channel. Subscriptions are 100% free, and they really help me get an idea of how I'm doing. Well, hope you enjoyed, and until next time, stay safe, wish you well, and as always, peace.